Moige for bringing us that story from the ground. The Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Union has ended the nationwide strike that persisted for over 2 months. Here now is George Maringa with a breakdown of the deal that took hours to arrive at.
After hours of negotiations on Wednesday, there were signs of white smoke. The result, 2 documents detailing the return to work formula between the national government and KMPDU, as well as another return to work formula between county governments and KMPDU. On the agreement between the national government and KMPDU, 15 areas were agreed upon. For starters, KMPDU shall immediately call off the strike, and the union members participating in the strike immediately return to work within 24 hours. The outstanding salary arrears for national government employees shall be settled within the next financial year. KMPDU shall within 15 days from the date of the agreement provide a list of the said doctors with outstanding basic salary arrears. For county government employees, the national government shall, through a conditional grant, facilitate the settlement of the basic salary arrears accrued by county governments amounting to 3.5 billion shillings arising from the implementation of the 2017 to 2021 CBA. The basic salary arrears as accrued by doctors under employment by county governments as of 30th June 2024 shall be settled in 5 years with effect from the 1st of July 2024. The issue of intern doctors remains under active consideration by both parties, with each holding different positions. The national government maintains that pursuant to the order of the Employment and Labour Relations Court of 2nd May 2024, the issue is held in abeyance until the matter is heard and finally determined. KMPDU, on the other hand, has said the medical officer interns, pharmacists interns and dentist interns shall be posted immediately in accordance with the 2017 to 2021 CBA. Both parties have, however, agreed that the above positions notwithstanding, the parties shall commence and conclude negotiations on the issue within 60 days of the date hereof. In the intervening period, there shall be no deployment and or posting of medical officer interns, pharmacists interns and dental interns. Further, the terms of service for doctors employed by the national government institutions shall be harmonized within 90 days in accordance with the existing legal framework. The national government shall provide a comprehensive medical cover to the union members employed by the national government in accordance with the Public Service and Salaries and Remuneration Commission (SRC) guidelines by 1st July 2024. On the employment of additional doctors to support the implementation of Universal Health Coverage (UHC), the government shall employ 2,000 additional doctors from the financial year 2025-2026 and thereafter establish a policy for annual recruitment and placement of medical doctors, pharmacists and dentists in the accordance with the staffing norms and standards, fiscal management policies and existing legal framework. KMPDU shall within 15 days from the date of the agreement provide a list of medical doctors, pharmacists and dentists who are due for promotion. The ministry, upon receipt of the list, shall immediately commence and within 90 days effect promotions in compliance with guidelines issued by the Public Service Commission (PSC). There will be no victimization of any employee for having participated in the strike. In that regard, any disciplinary proceedings commenced or continued as flowing from the strike notice dated the 6th of March 2024 and subsequent events related to the strike, including but not limited to demotion, suspension, termination, stoppage of salaries, and non-remittance of union dues, are voided. The county governments have also entered into agreement with KMPDU. County governments that have not provided medical cover to the doctors to commence the process of acquiring the medical cover immediately and conclude the same within 90 days. Doctors seconded from the Ministry of Health to counties be transitioned to medical cover enjoyed by other county public servants. Counties will also continue releasing doctors for postgraduate studies based on the 2017 CBA. County governments will recruit doctors based on availability of resources and informed by the staffing norms and staff establishments. On car loans and mortgages, County governments shall engage the National Treasury in the next 90 days for seed funding to enable the county governments to set up the scheme. The doctors will start applying for or accessing the facilities upon receipt of the funding by the National Treasury. The Council of Governors will initiate and coordinate the process of negotiating an new CBA with each county within 30 days. Execution of the new CBA shall be signed within 90 days from the date of execution of this return to work formula. The county governments shall make payments of the basic salary pay arrears accrued to the doctors as contained in the 2017 to 2021 CBA. The payment shall be made in a phased manner over a period of 5 years. County governments that have not remitted the statutory deductions arrears to remit the same immediately and not less than 30 days. Counties that have not promoted and redesignated doctors to commence the process in accordance with the prevailing public service guidelines and policies within 1 month and complete the same by 1st September 2024. The terms for doctors employed by the county government shall be harmonized in accordance with existing legal and policy frameworks. On the Kirinyaga and Nairobi City County cases, the matters will be dealt with by the unions and respective county governments. There will also be no victimization of any employee for having participated in the strike ensuing pursuant to the strike notice dated 6th March 2024. In that regard, all disciplinary proceedings commenced or continued as flowing from the strike notice and subsequent events related to the strike shall be voided. Eyes will be on how all sides will implement the agreements arrived at on Wednesday. George Maringa, TV 47.